All right, Charlie. Then I say good afternoon, good morning to everybody. Who I wish me be chia more than I will say na me ada room obi a ho ye. And there Friday, August 25th. When me aduma ochina 26, a very busy day in the calendar year of the NPP New Patriotic Party. Ochina a very super busy day. Na yabo nyame mpa ye se ono nyame na ushira na obi entumendo me ono nyame na oka ebem na ohia ejina no obema ne nsa so na yetumi ate ne nka na yate ne nde ewo eye ochina dwumadie soronko a ebekoso ewo various regions in Ghana nini na ne say ye de eco select ye flag bearer first 5 no you could sonne so because they say na doso ntino see eco sonne so na media eni je semo a say first time why ye car say dwumadie we bekoso minya ye work the fact say ye hwe ye opponent ya ye ne wo mo eco na say ye hwe obi ntage George Boampon ma me why mon tag ni din no hu say your life and so be ka say man tag no say ohwe the way are unlike the other say ohwe the other for na excuse me to say political parties here woman in a press yen to aba more for 2024 no especially they compare the minority NDC and NPP it becomes crystal clear. It becomes crystal clear say NPP nyame ada Roma there were more options to choose from which I think say we NPP nia say we nije despite camp ko awo despite baby awo despite their within a chi we are live now. We are live now. Join. If I choba so I know share said ya moyama medano. The ana make can say we NPP near. To be honest with you, you should be proud. What you say? You should be proud. Say at the end of the day, ba say wo party enko to aba na yanko pe franka tufo na ankoye nipa ba akope. Utie the American me pese NPP 40 ase pa sa asem American ya hu hia me pa me pese wo a wo don osun kokroko abusua ana say wo ye NPP ni bia wo hwa ade bi say unlike other political parties ka say wo mu ko choose flag bearers no yenya obi utie yenya obi amana mbe challenge wo mo eka nipa ba ako utie ase wo call UGCC wan we say from domestication fui wamo flag bearer no wono na eba uko CPP wamo flag bearer no wono na eba uko PNC wamo flag bearer no ono na eba Ekuadonko ono na eba representing ho Kofi Akpalu wono na eba uko NDC womu ni obia ka John Dramani Mahama ho but eba yen NPP for na emu odudodo entime eye no won pi say ye fasa internal ade we serious anka ye de asay ya ye ho ejabo enche eja beba na obi ehu ni smoothness then the smoothness level because for me if you are a political party na ekoba se mu kojina for an election na se mu to me produce over 10 candidates ya omuni na ye credible and na omuni na betumi win. It gives you a chance. Just say it shows to say about basket more. There is a lot to pick from. There is a lot to pick from. So we are NPP ni now due to the fact say ABA one political party one camp be and the other camp say any other one be like any other I mean how do you call it? candidate biara no say wokoto no ho nchene say wokoto no ho bone say wokọ keka nsem ase bi enime de fa no ho, because all of you are worthy. So what they say, unless when you be a no, you understand politics properly. But so what the politics are sepa na ye koto aba na aspirants ye tumi anya more than 11 people. So woman in there, it shows you say your party is a strong party. Your party has been able say a developing crofobia and there's a bas woman di mampeni a woman betumi di a direct country no correct. And that is what every MPP person is supposed to be proud of. Despite our sites and whatever we choose and whatever we claim that we are, at the end of the day, we have enough people. So what you say now, Oshe, even crown we ye a young penny for your war and neoma beya. You share young ones na banaswa. We still have nice crop of people who can equally take the mantle when the time comes. And for me, I think so we are NPP near a idea says we near day. Mesra say obe share page we ede ama me anase obe share video no ede ama me eni die mu ara ye be start enche bia nti yen try na yen target yen crofo a ye di edwuma ene political zone anase ye ne political zone di edwuma say wo mumra na yen start and the topic no NPP Super delegates would elect Dr. Bawumia because he is competent. Here are the facts. That is what we are going to talk about today. For me, I had already said, say, all the other candidates, we are going to give them that profile for you to know the kind of people who are standing for this type of elections here. However, so what I say, however, we would come and see the role yedi ahye woman in answer any dwuma womwadi any dia womwaye any die nti a yen no mu bi no ejina baabi ekam efre say ma party mpanifo delegate for super delegate mamundi party ni hwambo nembo munje party nsi ho na party ni ntumi mfa Dr. Bawumia in breaking the 8 no yes to whom much is given much is tested and na ye behwe adwuma ye de share Bawumia nsa. Even though say constitution edwuma de man no why man abro so no ye be hwe de Bawumia aye a enu nti ss delegate and as a super delegate for ehwe so no mu ni say so one pass NPP a member yi ye pese ye to aso ye pese ye break 8 ye pese ya na ye tena so na obi a onya bi so say nya bi dia na ndie onipa obetumi de ye twa sa apokoko no ene his excellency Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia mesre waba ma share no enka me share ma me na me so me wa ha me share na ya bekeja e de agumu fefefe e wa ha sei ende ebeye fe niama ye de be kire wo hani na so se de ade bia meka no se wo ye yi ochingidifo ana wo de wadwene ne se ye ntro bi na ye di a na wo so wakofa o fact ya wo gidi se eye o fact na o de aba be kanta de aye ken meme de mi gidi se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wa ye adwuma na se ye MPP party epese efiri stigma bi ho na ede ko ba bi a obia ebepe party ne na obia atumi adwan ne na obia feel fine se odwan ne dia na ndie msremo moma yenhwe adwuma individuals see womo aye na and then we are going to talk about character traits and everything. Oya na eyo obi se ye compare flag bearer keke there be ye compare flag bearer obetumi den ya crosso what you say ye pe flag bearer obetumi acrosso akoye president ntina meka say nipa no bebre edi tin ebeto wo say ye nto abama ye flag bearer no ye ntumi nka sesebe wo mo nye qualified anas wo mo de wo mo ba bia nye na mbom adwuma wo dedication wo sacrifice wo willingness to forget how they could be rich and focus on just making sure say party is gaining power is what we need to is what we need to do. Now say ye ko a year regular life more. Make I say ye wo boarding house no na do Friday na ye soakings Friday and Saturday me wa ana na ye Tuesdays and Saturdays menkai but na ye soakings na soakings na ebi wa e be do time ni baby no na obia bi bebere asesa obi wa na aka na sichiri pe obi wa na aka ne gari pe obi wa na aka ne nido obi wa na aka ne milo obi wa na aka ne biscuit ne ade nanso se edu last days are dangerous na ekomo ba ade ba ko a mehu ne se ye ni na aka ye ho bom ne ya kan ya dwene abom na de obi a wo no ye frɛ no NCNC no contribution no chop na de obi a wo no obi a de aba se de ebe ya ye betumi aye den aye soakings na ye di na mehu da so se ye soakings ni wie ye no obaakofo sori beka se ye hwa esichire na ema soakings ni ye de ntimi na mede mesichire agu minti sa de a momfa ma me de a ene me mpini me hwe agu eno ye one me mehu bi sa se school a wo call ye na se sa de ni wo mu de a me school a me call ye no me boarding house a me call ye no mehu sa de ni because so far as obi a contribute to the making of the food there, then that person so no so didi yen kasa wo dia wo de ba ya anso wo dia wo de ba ye say nti no ye US nchen na ya ma obi fofora ye den akọ enu nti ye ya ade a na ya hye ne nso se bio the fact say obi edi sika hye mu no odi ni sika ne ba ye ne ye nya nipa nko door to door nko ye campaign anka ne sika ne ye huka wo mo eda no no beji adi oti ase se sika na onipa no de be share party nim no ana se niama wo de baaye no se mpo car po no de che ya sanke ye nya driver ama na drive car na nka car na be si party office ya ye nya so mfaso enu nti obia role a o play ye obia role a we play so far ama NPP e be gina baby e gina no e very credible, and we as NPP lovers and NPP supporters should be proud. Say ye fa jogate ye betumi aka ne contribution to the NPP party. Say ye fa akoto sare akoto say ye behu something he has done to help the NPP party. Ye fa Alan Kwadwo Chiremante ono kra de waya medu twam we know Kennedy Japan not only party ono ne de no kra de trepre party so or the NDC for men in our school into ono so aye den aye bi yankofa ye papa Boachie Jakon former energy minister na pensunti yetumi buobu eska no atuatua ya ma sebe dum so amahama ne NDC de to yeso no yetumi epamu free ho enam na dum nti eye Boachie Jakon ya deals bi ni ade bi ananka ebebu oman ni komu yetumi ye ni ye enti Boachie Jakon so wono so a contribute ne koda ye fa ye papa de animo enyame na mebeka de animo asema kire mo munim ade animo ye started the party mu nye ne ye papa Francis ade animo ono na asem na meken o started the party ye chinyende so ati ase inti no obia sebe say de minnim no a men say de nim ne ho ne ama bebre ye new one obedwan kodwobo nso na kodwo bibi a ono beka ho no ono na men say da nye den enim ne pi but obi owo race ne mu biara aye bibi dia short guy as they say na no sorry o kasa rough who say nko yi man e friend say kwabena je Japan two brebi na wo mu na edi party anim atworo ma party ne ya ma ekoyie kopem se wo mu decide yes wo mu kwa koton won party and then wo ma ba so wo magi the same party na gina ho e na atem didie de anya no kre e no wo mu nam no wo mu ye den o mu ka enti obia minua obia what you say obia sebe wo eye list we so no abo ne homoden a se ye de ni di ade a eyeye enti moma ye nsusu na ye nsopa ye ho isan se ye sopa ye ho a agro no beduru wo se ye nkoko no na sebe yanka se ye kunkum ye ho moma memfa toli we ana story we emfam me we afi story ne kakra but me kai ne accept me kai se ebrebi ye se anifrafo bi no mo ne akwatafo bi kwa akoko na omosi omukọ ye no mo na mo na anifrafo no ko hu amangodua bi na omukọ tena ase ye se wo mo je em se ahome kakra na wo mo tetetete ho na na mo se na se nkrofo no ba e be de hu se nkrofo ya ba nkrofo ba be de hu se nkrofo ya ba Nana Chei mami ntu me che na hwe manimu ye Nana Chei HON Nana Chei me pa cho ena no pa ba me ba ha no ho adwuma edam so no eso utie adwuma ende edam so platform yi so se me beye no eso papa what you say na mesre wo se sa u 50 Ghana ene wo 10 Ghana ene wo 100 Ghana na Jimmy Fuei obekwa akwaji nti wo de bebe gina se wo di bedi atem no wo de bend e befono utie di America na pa wo beba be ye gangalia wa ha ba di ameye wo ha no wo kona wo koda na wo dwene a wo be hu ne se we be di nkwase asem e wo platform no so twa ho yie o support Kwabena Japan wa support Kwabena Japan Kwabena Japan be gina wa no wo keka nkwase asem fa other candidate ho no ya ante se wo be gina wo ka kire no to call him into order. Some of you are so pathetic so nipa no po wunim no ka kire me one policy Kwabena Japan so wo ba wo de beba at least alanchire man this what the GTP beba akoto say so opeso ye flag bearer they share one no papa nyam Canada Japan so be use tourism e de asesa Ghana Kwabena Japan e de no so dey ba say the party na ye two brevadations na wo no ma bre party no fa onkwase asem no dwan sem free me page no so wa boa ma me pi ba be start me na park ase den kwase ye ni ho e de enti na omopam wom ye ni ho na meet na ye be hu na NDC for the news as said the press conference kwase akwa wanum na no ye stewards of those information ana wa dwene nya adwuma NPP for akobopo say ye di be ye adwuma no wani be ba ho so na portofinum ti wo ye den me mejimi me say ye na adwuma esome a me be ye no eso pa me ba ye me mba attack obi a candidate me ba ye me mba attack obi a candidate enti me mejimi wa ha na be funu membe Jimmy wa ha ebra ye meeting a ye meeting ne ye niama ekọ wo sebe e obi na ka kire NDC for say o me ka kire sebe e you say this particular two people are having dealings with our people was ya for be gina said the foolish boy who fin papa e come na dey say am 50 ne 20 Ghana na ye o mo de mema mo no eno na ye na bom dam nti o hu free education kra o say e na ban ye hwe kwasia kwa bade ba kwa Kwabena Japan so ba wo de beba bon ha ne hwe kwasia me se bo one thing Jimmy fu a wutie mi e bo one thing so papa nim nyansa no se be se bo ma mi nim nyansa me kire nyansa wa ha at least wo bi amabo ni din bi aka dia wo ba wo be ye Kwabena Japan so wo ba ye de na wo be ya ma party no kwasia kwa oni Toronto NPP chapter kura hia ya oni yenye meeting kura otumi convince one person kura fise sebe o ma me na ho ate aboa bi saa no o de na mu magimi wa ha na mu be fili just start show boko ba be gina ba be kan kwasia asem just I said say he said the party kwasia e me na me kai am I the first person who came and said, say, these people were selling our information to NDC? Sometimes na me NPP no kwa na mo hin wom. Time was had me many see here Paul Afoko ni Kwabena Japan case by e ma John Buedu Dubai. Me na mo hin. Where was I? Jimmy fu enyansa ni witrim 50 ni 20 Ghana bia obenya ntimo be gina say so na mo Jimmy. Na wonti bi da you are the general secretary. Ya ye meeting and there ye be una meeting ni da baby. Why na dey call here? Oh, that document hard copy ni na wo Jimmy fu enyansa ni mutirim mo de na mu Jimmy wa away anyways now so me sorry etie for sorry and then NPP ni abebe Jimmy because of a candidate nti abefono mo NPP ni bi abebe page so abe Jimmy because of a candidate abefono na adwa let me deviate sometimes we need to deviate to put right to right akaya ho ne ye no na adoso ne na me ye Jimmy no o man ya ye wo dwanto ahen nti kwasia bia Jimmy anu we ko dwane atoa we need to cut that nonsense and let stupid people because these are the people who are going around in the village telling people that our party has failed sometimes as hukumu wa ho ne we twaniti Womu na mu ya sa de we no. Womu na ne na mu nkurase ka kire nkurasefo no say ye party e failing ti no party ni ya de so ye nkoto aba ma mo. Cabinet Japan started say 1 year you no campaign. That ben once on no kwatena baby aka say oh e be a free education kra aban de ba ye no a good policy da. What na no asem da. Oye interview wo tie nkwasi asem hoka. Ni die woni 3 man say kufuo time no na wo ho party ni start ye no na wo ho nti no say Bawumia no abade a ene ono so feel say oye equally good to just come and stand. When I be say no, but the policy baako na me mfe njimi. Mama say wa sorry abrana sometimes say na party for ni bia jimi dodo. Sika kakra o mbenya di nti. Anyways, let's focus. Ama anyuma me ba beto krepo eyi. Anyuma no kra twime. Ya start show fe baby gina baby jimi. Pass yakwa. Anyways, and ya di obi a record ebe show. As a matter of fact, let me start with Cabinet Japan. Cause ono kra no wombe mu kra. Wono na ya boa wom. Wono na ya boa wom obeton wono a party, obeto tuo di ama ni enemies on fambo ni party nkuno. Asiakwa. You want us to start it that way? You want us to start it that way and then run down everybody and lift Bawumia alone? I'm here trying to put every profile. Maybe I ask my make and say, Obia with the profile. And I'm coming to work on everybody's profile so that the people voting can know, so okay, Anya Chekrano, wait the same nebaye, wait the same nebaye, wait the same nebaye, fair year coin. Baba start here, be Jina, where Jimmy, was Siaka. And I face a man, no, me, some soft to be on. I don't know, cry young to you. You are the new patriotic party. I don't care this start young to you. Anyways, Yanko, so far, these are my top 5. One more man me did this as a delegate ya Ghana, super delegate, no. So when we need the hopana say nyameka makuma, these are the people that are supposed to come in. Number 1, in no particular order. Ebio tie brofuna meka ye no. Number 1, in no particular order. Membe Jimmy, in no particular order. Me number 1, Alan Kwadwo Chiremanten. Number 2, Dr. Bawumia. Number 3, Kennedy Japan. He is going to be part of it. He's going to be top 3. Akoto say he's going to be there. Boache Jako is going to be there. These are my top 5. Okay? These are my top 5. And I will give reasons why I chose these top 5s. I'll give you reasons why I chose this top 5. Alan Chiremanten is definitely going to be part of it. Kennedy Japan will be part of it. Dr. Alhaji Excellency is going to win it that day for sure. So Dr. Bawumia would be part of it. Our Greek minister would be part of it. And then Honorable Boache Jako will be part of it. These are the 5. Alright? The other 5, so far, minim sawati BBF from ano dia. Me mente hwe anya den yemfiri wo mano e kire se wo modin Kenya bi ana bibi fufuru bi ebe party ana edi vote bi ebe ka party no. Again, their popularity is diminished. Especially say bano and the current voters are who ko jinana ubisa say one your friend no how do you call it? One your friend are there anymore. Unye MPP ni a wote MPP asia. Utie. Woko na woko bobo sankrofo ni dia ye nim. Cabinet Japan na nsenya ye start this was so be president ye di and was ya trinity abete wa nkrofo hu no. Besides the message you dey ko na emunye du. Party for to talk as akese, party for to talk as akese no na wo be se sabi abra pe oba bitina we want a futuristic thing. Until those ones they will go but they are not going nowhere. Me pa cho we so me say me top 5. Man can say NPP for top 5. Me kwesi apia me show so na me way. Enti me top 5 di na maboy. You don't agree with me, argue with your technophones or shut up and listen to me. It's simple. No, I'm not going to slow down. Me nyen clean show be under there be. Because somebody can start when you se bona de dano. Now, Obia Bisa say, tell me 2 reasons to vote for Bawumia if you think he has done a good job. Yes, I'm going to give you that. And again, Dr. Bawumia cannot intimidate anybody. Okay? That means that all the people following Alan has been intimidated. All the people following Kennedy Japan has been intimidated. all the people following other aspirants have been intimidated because me way me who so be the tio ekojino obi so se bra beto abama Bawumia me who sa de no and the sika na mo ka no mo mfere ade it was you same people who went around saying say epu Bawumia ntieska Bawumia say cheden Bawumia mashi the same people turn around and say Bawumia is going to do what Bawumia is going to share money onipa no mo amosi woniska okọ constituency a ontumi meska okọ kan say as for Bawumia when they come they say give us your momo number. But Kennedy and Alan, when they come, they give us envelope. That is what you people said. And I'm real fear no so. And then all of a sudden, no be anu about want to mean chase cano. I feel the honor nature 500. Ferry na mon ferry adie. And I know my delegates, my super delegates, will not deceive the party by collecting 500. Inti anunti na ye mumu bina mutie tuane dia munkope bebinda. Now, Sebonga, Novete, whatever your name is, I'm going to give you the reason why Bawumia needs to win. I would want you to relax. I see you writing economy. If you understand economics, I want you to calm yourself down, get your facts ready, and I will take you on a smooth school. Make school nice. I'm a one who didn't America. You have brought it, so I will serve it to you. I will give you the reasons why. Now, I would like to start with Honorable Alan Kwedu-Kyerematen. He's somebody, say, ban a party traditional. He has been part of the party fabric from Nepa Panomu days all the way to him trying to be a flag bearer, first time, second time, on Nana Dokoye and all those things. Now, let's see the worker, Utumiyeye. When he was the minister in Kufuor's government, we all saw how our industries started picking up bit by bit. They started Sadi Kwamu friend is saying fruitily ne Sadi started say ye began and near Tampico ne one ye the way a ebe pick it up and then in air then air course good. All right. Oh dear no ton Chenya. I want to judge him on his latest work. All right, on his latest work. Na metimiaka on authority say under the fourth Republican dispensation, and I say since ya yebo Ghana no Ghana enkodi dwa ewo bra yenya surplus da, and I say yenkodi dwa ewo bra dwa yedi no etumi enya mfaso awo mfaso amayema na boro so too much da enu nti say wo hwa last mid information bi kire wa ha eba no trade surplus a under Alan Kwedu-Kyerematen 2021, 22, 23 ya woman Ghana etumenya trade surplus how many 3 years in a row. This year Ghana again got a trade surplus. Me pacho entino say ye ka say the officer ye didn't share as trade minister. I think say utumi ye na dwuma the way ya na SSO ye. The ya ne say Ghana ni epese aban ebefa ni free onu ni fie na okopa dwuma edema no. So what you say eno ena Ghana ni person oye den oye ontena fie na ye mbefa no na onkwanko ye den onfa nkonko pedwuma obi mfa nko share dwuma obi nso ne nsamfa nko is what most Ghanaians want. But eba ne say creation of jobs he has done well. Now say opese who say u trade minister say waya ade a me pa cho fact kakra me magada me pese ye yusu ewa ha in place of Alan Kwedu-Kyerematen is this me pa cho me ye Mr. Alan there no quick said there I can move on to the main reason why. Ejuma ye de share Bawumia sani di ntia. Mimi jina mo change ni ase Bawumia NSS wo ye den. Bawumia NSS wodi yenim for 2024. Na yetumi ewini sa abato na eda yenim no. Mesre when any first day I wo hwe me a political zone na wa share page no eni die mu ade amame me pa cho na wa share page no eni die mu ade amame. Trade minister ede na ma ye hu say trade minister yi wa ye adwuma kakra magada na me pese me de show wa ha no said the beya obia ebeti ase me pacho we eden GDP o me pacho ane GDP ehun hia because it has to do with trading. Me pacho answer na yede Kwedu-Kyerematen ebe di trade minister na ye GDP the bread basket of the country no niama ye no man no musika ye nya no man no ne ade no me pa transfer na over 2016 no na da 56.16 billion wo free so last year Alan Tremantin edeni papers egu osa afedi opeso ko try the presidential ambition no na on the finance ministry trade and industry the omaye ni na omatumi ama ye GDP growth no equal 72.84 billion American dollars with a per capita income of $2,176. I think say Alan Kwedu Tremantin either than on one kasa ko gina simpie so say oni message no meaning what made him say that. But nanka our message pa se monhwe ansa na meba no ne ye nhihye cars wa ha me ka kire mu se ye be hihye cars ene nyame adawroma ye hihye cars me ka kire mu se ye be bie factories ene ye tomatoes wa ha ye angwa wa ha ye ngo wa ha ye nini na eka trade and industry no ntanka ye hwemu a nanka ye papa Alan adwuma de anka waye bi wo mo edi na chi no na menim de enti a wo mu ntumi enton papa no enwuma womo daye so ne womo bibia ye bawumia medwene ho a mekwasi apia eya na mente ase me pacho another a me pese tariffs increase. Okay, yeah, sure. Without even trade and industries, trade and industries. Okay, and notice you share your tariff increase biwa how are you nearma ekoko through historical data me say 2017, 1061, 1031, 1002, 1051, even in 2020 when we had Corona. And to me, he's distinguished himself as a good trade minister. But hold on, there are other important things I wanted to show. All right, trade balance. This is what I want to show. This is the work of Alan Kwedu Tremantin and the finance minister. And we need to give people their flowers while they are still alive. It's me, Patrol. Alan, a year under the auspices of Alan, no. Ghana, Osha ye Ghana trade balance, historical data. Say Osha, Abambia ni waba wetumi ama ye positive. And I can take you all the way to 1996. Rollins Aprenso, trade balance was negative. All the way to Kufuor Breso 2001, trade balance was negative. Kufuor 2008, Oko, still trade balance was negative. NDC at Amel's Baye, trade balance was negative 3.39 billion. 2010, negative 5.29 billion. 2011, negative 4.89. 2012, negative 5.14. Negative 2013, negative 6.21. Hey, Mahama. John Dramani Mahama. Ghana for Obian Chadio. Even trade surplus no kra obi e managing kakra president Kufuor no negative Mahama nko mu jane so Ghana for ye mobo we Ghana for be ya na kwa we abefa ho because ono party bu afrati nyankopon Ghana. Can you guys imagine? Moncha Mahama atamris wu ye 2012 a we be di kakra to 2016 a wono adi and mo hwa de negative 5.14, negative 6.21, negative 4, negative 4. Just say NPP for my mistake pa NDC for pa babe fam kwa. Anyways, Mahama economic trade surplus and I say trade balance either so that then negative. Me pa cho obi anhwe bi. Na man ka say ma begina na meye propaganda. Me nya propaganda me de nokre e na di dwuma. Wo mo ntumi nokre no na adwene say me nsem a meka eye propaganda. Na nso me nsem enye propaganda. All right. Ebio 2017 yen ya buy NPP buy no trade balance negative and then 1.69 billion. 2018 negative 0.79 billion. 2019 negative 1.32 billion. 2020 me pacho mo twa de bio, and these are trade balances. 2020 we gain a trade balance or a trade surplus of 2.05 billion. 2021 1.07 billion. And in all the way now you didn't be share as trade minister no Ghana for 3 years consecutive was able to see growth or was able to see improvement under Honorable Alan Kwedu Tremantin. Nti ya na nkrofo na edi na chi no munjai Bawumia dinbo na monka adwuma awaye afesu yen hwa de exports yenko exports Ghana export me pacho bi ahwe export trade minister asem na make nti na make kaniama we no trade and finance move together exports me pacho se osha se me demofa history mu a yemfa monko eye 2008 na ye president Kufuor Efra Bemu na ye export niama na ye export to call 7.18 billion 2009 Atamils no ma ba ye benya 7.63 billion 2010 9.49 billion 2011 14.53 billion 2012 16.66 billion afebo ya de John Mahama eba the bia me catch on say a record no dey can Mahama will not be allowed to stand for any presidential aspirant because say any kwan see a man a chance be hwade mo hwa Mahama handwriting ebra Atamil say ja no hodi ama no na ye exports na export to kwa ama no ne na ebre yin sika eye 16.66 billion and ye de Mahama 2013 no de ye ko share IMF into 2013 exports ebeda den 15.98 billion 2014 50.47 billion na so it still 2015 ye peja ye mukakra 16.72 billion and at 2016 afei obe free abemu kra no odenya ko 17.52 billion as export but afei yenhwe Alankwado Chiramanten sa no adwuma yenhwe honorable Alankwado Chiramanten nsa no adwuma 2017 Kwado Chiramanten ba 2017 when the abro na odenya ko 20.46 billion the patron and the hono 2018 22.51 billion 2019 25.59 billion 2020 14.51 billion 2021 23.21 billion into amidst all even corona ye din na ebin ko yemfa export yentumi mfa niama nkwa ama no ne kura no Kwado Chiramanten ne nkrofo ye adwuma with trade ministry adwuma ma yetumi nya 14.51 billion na ye exports ye ni na ye nya so say ye can Kwado Chiramanten has been able to handle babia what we gave him to do and until one say he came and said say he doesn't have a message and as a message and his people actually bought into it and I think that is where his campaign took a nosedive and I feel the communication strategy almost fire almost year in 2008 and I thought they were going to change it this time around but it looks like say yen hwe onipa no ye front runner no na yen attacking nko yen attacking no but once you are attacking you forget to sell your candidate. That is the problem with Alan Camp. Esan say no omo busy attacking calling so uso amankwa na beja na no ekogina baabi no cancel hunu eja honorable no aye ono agba bi say nwi sefu no dey cancel hunu gu so at your sister Cynthia welcome and no wo me and my papa hopes in abeja na o say we no me spare tie we no me dey na leaders ke say wo mo anka say ntumi anton papa no honorable Chiramanten adwuma chief Chiramanten adwuma waya trade ministry ni ade na SS wo mo ton no na nkrofo eben no anton na Bawumia ti abam na Bawumia kojiska na Bawumia Arab for na ehwe no na Bawumia Arab for na ayisi na Bawumia say na Bawumia nti ya pam me afiri adwumam Bawumia nti ya pe dia wono anka say kodi nkwase asem kra na ya pam no kra was support we nti on support Bawumia nti o ma pam me kan adan na wo support to other candidate no so no yan kwanko kan kiro mo say o support to other candidate nti free say adwuma na we ya na obi o support to Bawumia amra. They missed the mark. That is the problem with the Alan Camp. Opportunity ne buy na na san ko motena so de adwuma no. They missed it and they missed the point. Ntino eyomo loss. Now, let's talk about what he wants to do. Osi oba opeso oye local district enterprising. District enterprising obi bi enwuma district bia ye be bi enwuma bia ebe viable ama obi atumi anye bia ye den aye na dwene no nti we will look to see whatever policies should he win should we see the policies or they babaye sa adekode na okano nti that is that for Alan Chiramanten. I would like to turn to Obia and Kebia Bawumia ni race ni mo a probably might have tilted a bit towards it is unfortunate say on also the same issue he's still being cooked. That's what I say. On being yet, especially for excuse me to say on being yet for the position now or vie for me patron men car say on yet good to go there on being yet for that position. And I'm talking about Honorable Akompreko Ejapon. And having a president or becoming a president comes with a lot of responsibility and discipline. And Osha ye papa Akompreko Ejapon say ye funny benevolence say or maniama or child dear or ya doya. I don't think say anybody in Ghana able to me ajisa dear no every same. But presidency goes beyond giving. Again, nankrofobia be say, oh, Ken dear Ken wakukuduro. Ken Bekasa, me pacho presidency, and yakukuduro matter. Because ukuku edu akukunye du nchen constitution, no. And now we a president, so now with the Mranisha will say, my friend be constitutional breach. Breach here, there's something called impeachment. And NDC will be happy to impeach a president so that they can have their way and fool around. And so we have to make sure. So what I say now, ye papa Kennedy Japan, we be yin anim say wonya ade a obedi no, yenya ye ben no, yen starting ye den, yen keep no. What I say? Yen keep no na yen mold no. Yen dane no say penny in kasasa, because there is something called the code, Oba America Nuclear Code, oath of secrecy. So what I say? Ye papa Kennedy so far on show yen say obetime keep secret. No, he's not shown that. And that is part of the maturity that comes with the presidency. One important thing and no na me disqualify no every time when I'm trying to assess here is his temperament. Okay? President needs to be very temperamental. Like your temperament has to be proper. If I just saw tears here, unyo be as a bibia na ubu afu. O party kasa ye, we na beka sa ye, we na beka sa ye. There be a good leader doesn't do that. A good leader must be firm and strong, but it doesn't mean to be a bully. The Awobeka in the room is what has to go, and Kennedy has to be that part. And I can imagine say one day, Abia Kennedy bekwa koye bi papa bi ama yenu anoma before voter region. Na omani ankoje ho. Kennedy is the type of president who betra say, I before them we Jimmy Dodo. Mu de yeye mo papa bi a mu hu. One sense say I before there be president in Kasasa. President in Kasasa. And for me, dear, Ken still has, so what you say, a way to come. Mahama became a president by chance. We shouldn't take that for granted. Atamil said, Mahama wouldn't be the president. So Atamil did the term and Mahama will not be able to contest and win as an NDC flag bearer. I'm telling you that on authority. It's because or no, and I know advice into now no watch it. The patrol so what you say. Into that is how it is. Into no, Honorable Kennedy, I love him so much. But there's a lot that he needs to put together. Na onto na no nareka. So I just say onto na no nareka kakra. So I just say onto na no nareka kakra. Nye bibia na. I just say odi ebufuo ebeka. Nye bibia na odi ebufuo ebeka. Nye bibia na odi ebufuo ebeka. So I just say inti no. Yeah, me yanhwe ebufuo nti Moses went to me anko Kena. Meboa, me use nkrofo ko to John the Baptist. I didn't see at the end of the day what happened to John the Baptist. One more no more. Stop. One more na omakuma ye gidi. Ewo amisa ne ka no. Ewo Bible mu no. Hwe mu ni na awie ye baby ekosi ye. Enti for me, like I said, we me o me pa cho. We ye me. Enya wo choice. Enya obi choice. Me kwesi apia me choice na me observation. Enti the American one me nya adwane wa kan de enti a one me nya adwane. Simple. That is the most important thing that I want people to know. Ebio, one more thing about Honorable Ken. I feel say, or you saw Nwankasa, the ETIAS, and say he is not running as an independent candidate or running as a flag bearer of NPP. And with that, you cannot say. O party a failure, but with your own failure. Especially when Sebe one kasano or you're part of the government. You sit on boards, you give advice, you give directives. So you cannot say, oh, maybe I'm NPP, maybe I'm a fufro kra, menye nanado, menye Bawumia, no me fufro. When you do that, you are killing your own hands. Because guess what? You're better Obama flag bearer. afi ye be use o couple flag bearer no nsem a wo kan ye no ye be boni ni na de akyerew se wo se wo party na to nsuom wo party na bon wo party na nya de wo party na faili wo party na yesi na obi a wo party ya faili da na emeto ama sebi aba emfama NPP me statica asem we nya enne because all of you are running on the track record of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo and Dr. Bawumia, even though Bawumia is part of the gig. In this original say, you say, I buy na ya idea and no the glory never away Bawumia, into Bekasa buying your idea. You are going against your own self because you will win the primaries. Now you will go meet the general election. That's where you fall. And Mahama will beat you hands down. So let us be careful about onone or chances are or make it. So for us, Felix, I tell you, God willing, tomorrow morning, it will shock you, Honorable will be leading. Well, let him lead. If that is the case, that let the delegate choose. I know Bawumia is going to win, and that is a fact. Into no, say Usujidi say Honorable Kenny be winner. Let it be so. Let it be so. Now, I say it's sad why adults are playing like kids. Okay, the next one, or the next person I'm able needing, I'm a person. So utumi bemwa ebeboa a Greek minister. Eya na yenhwe a Greek minister adwuma waye Ghana for ebra a Greek minister oba be di ade anase oba be ye frankatuni e de amaye no na ya Greek sector kofom. As a matter of fact, our Greek sector was growing by negative 225%. Me pacho ubetumi a check mentra anka se me na maka akire wunti wankasa so ko check ne hu se o ampa bra Felix kansa asem we me ko check ye no na no kre no na ewo ho a Greek before Akuto say says an no Honorable Akuto say before I take a Greek and also be taking the mantle on as the Greek minister no now your Greek culture grew at a negative 225%. Now they are man they magical and they say start planting for food and jobs are there or they buy no e be boy e bibie e ma sebi in kuayo adwuma mu ekọ so no say ohwa ono so na adwuma na na adode ma no wo ye enye se wo feel ye oye ni ye momme yan hwa he wo hwe 2009 a Greek under Professor Mills it grew at 7.2 2010 5.3 2011 0.8 2012 2.3 John Dramani Mahama as the president. The highest agricultural growth Unyaye was 5.7%. The lowest Unyaye was 0.9%, which was 2014. All free Abenria Numina Agric A grew at 2.9. That is negative 2.9%. And no A grew. Afi Yembra a year NPP Akoto Osei or also 2017 Obaya na Greek started say a move and now implementation greenhouse farming green energy farming near the idea almost started say 1 more year implementation near the almost started so more year no ebema ye benya enuane ebenya neama ye de be feed your factory said ebeya enkoye too much of import intino Akoto say also ya de Obaya a Greek the first year 6.2 the second year 4.9 the third year 4.7 the fourth year 2020 7.4 2021 no that's what is no a Greek it grew at 8.4% now ohweswa ampa even though say corona ba ya toto ni amemu no yanko baabi ankwa kanda tieniye yanko baabi ankwa kanda se ya badwam ye nya aduane nto anase aduane ashoto Ghana aduane boy ye dende no kre nanso ye ni na ye hunu se na aduane availability ewo ho and I believe say to fulfill or no sonne papa dream no say utumi di flag bearer ni bia ebeboa ntino that is that about Akoto. Now so I've done. Now let me do Boache Jako and then I'll do Dr. Bawumia because no so now the whole program is centered on. Now let's please tag my Bawumia people, friends of Bawumia. We are for Bawumia Park. We tag them. We are about to take flight. Now your fire Papa Boache Jako Energy Ministry. Medinka can the obey ye. Medinka ka car obeboa ma yitu aya ene yetumi anya kane aya den esi yeso a ye na ye enjoy di bi eye yadwuma afei so ofa race no mu wom ebe ni na anka oye si ye kaso bi a ote amanyosem asepa the real politician in this race the oye politician ankasa eye Boache Jako the politician pa, and I'm not lying. The unipa race we omukui. The awonu real politician, real politician by everything no. Buache jako. Utie ne implementations, utie ne speeches, utie ne niama. Uyi a bit of bitterness ye wonu mu ya obi na me ye adwuma president ye yimi afiri ho anya me de ntimebu afu ntime kasa ya uyi enu ni free wa nka ohwe so no so no owo adwene adwene papa de ma eye send your friend we send your canon eye party no ene Ghana as a whole. Now let's talk about the excellency, his excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who I would want say super delegate for mesremo de aduno yehiamo yebesre se mobe boa na ye make sure say ye be break 8 no me de eniama kakra me de madwene atoto ho asunsun mu na me pese me de atudwa na me kire mu mamo na me make the case for Bawumia na na so bi ka say economy na say ya ye be gina ho na me no mienu ya hwe say ampasa economy no asay na economy na eda he na ye de ma no niama ben na waya e kire say ebema economy no akọ nanim obi ka say membo niama mienu a Bawumia aya enu hunti no o deserve say ye ma no etumi koye flag bearer edema NPP. All right, let's start every the fact say it was through Bawumia and I yitumi working on our HIPIC initiatives under President Kufuor. Me pa chonya me na me kan President Kufuor ne kan document ye da ho ene kan ye okofa HIPIC committee chair obehu se Dr. Bawumia short boy small boy na ohempenifu akuku dam no mu a omo directives me pa cho enya me na me kan President Kufuor ene kan ye wono ne kofa na ba ye mesremu pi okay bra Ghana e kamene yen na ye pe kwan a ye betete ye ho Africa ni mu no ye hu se policy bi a IMF wo de aba a ye friend den HIPIC highly indebted poor countries say ye de ye ho kwhyem ye hwe mu ana ne ye se monkofa akọ infri Zimbabwe se wan hwan mra na wo mra metries wo betumi aye bibia ampa wo mutumi be ye adwuma so age ase wo mutumi be ye adwuma e ma ne ye den e ma ne boa ye e ma ye hu se HIPIC facility no e be boa Ghana bibiri ye start ye kura na Bukafuor party no monte ase no mo say ye toilet yakoji sky ye de toilet ye de toilet ba no monte ase na arewu se me wo mu ni se wo mo ana mo ka se ye si toilet no wo mu ni toilet ofi wo mu ni gu polythene bag no ma to egu abonten Ghana ni adwene no oni toilet ofi oni gu abonten utie oni edi good egurem oni gu polythene bag na wato egu ye be si toilet aman wo hu toilet no so mfa so. It shows you where their mind and their mentality is. Now, uji enoa enam juma odi yentino ebra President Rawlings ema CD to dollar depreciation na enam 25% no yekofa esuko no ma Bawumia yi se kona koka wo mpanifuo ho ewo Bank of Ghana enye Ghana Commercial Bank tie ni ye enye Merchant Bank enye ADB utie enye First Beach Capital utie the American. We are talking about the whole Central Bank of Ghana and a President Kufuor man so ko na ko boa wo mpanifuo na yentumi ma ye sidi ne ngina enu nti wo mo ye adwuma the monetary policies by so no digitization starting yen do how are ye be use bank card chip bank card ya chip ne ade wo ma ye betumi de ayi sika ne ni na wo ko hwa ba wo me din etare ho nyame na me ka kire sa na documents ne ka men fan say me na make a kire seriously mesrew dia ono Bawumia no ne din pata ho no e na make enu nti ya papa Kufuor e be fira ba enu no na dollar to CD was equally basically at a pegging and a fufia nto ata yi NPP aban free ho se omonko na yenuanom NDC for so meye den wo mo me try bi e bi omo so mo idea bi a omo betumi de asesa Ghana nti NDC for mo so mo mra na mo me try, and we all saw the disastrous end of what President Kufuor built and what Mahama left for us 2016 when he left office. Now tie owie ye no na esesank wo koye na adwuma because or you be a sebe na oye na adwuma Canada ha me we your Free University be Simon Fraser. It is one of the biggest universities enye kwakwahwe apa bia na kira de wo ho what you say but papa ya your friend Bawumia etumi ekire ade e wo ho a onye just adekire ni keke a oforo ye in the teaching rankings inti Bawumia sebe owo amanone no na onye boy meka boy a na onte wo sa aban hwe no na ono aye adwuma e de hwe ne ho e hwe ne ma tie ni ye pa Obi said Kwabena before brought Dr. Bawumia to Bank of Ghana, but President Kufuor made him. I'm talking about who brought him to sit on the board of HIPIC. It goes beyond Kwabena before no more. Yes, I know say he has a little affiliate called they are all in cash, but the bottom line is say a year Kufuor and a man is our highlight, pointing into that side. So that is what we talk about. Now let's go inside again. The same Bawumia ya no ebra na other political people NPP for akotena opposition no nanka ono so wo kwan sanka wotumi koye den wono so tumi koye na adwuma na wo so penisika because he has everything it takes, or a doctor, he has a doctorate degree, he has everything to take to make money. He understands banking, he understands economics. He would be able to survive anywhere. He will still continue to be one of the richest people if he had followed that path. But oya adie bia, one more war aspirant women in ano, they didn't do it. See, I was disappointed when a compre kwe Japan told everybody say when we need super delegate now, obekwa kotina America. That day my heart bled. I'm like, what is this man saying? Ade alantremante ko kan ye di ni nya no nti enkrofo bi de buru ni tiri so prenne no enu bi na wo so wo kokain. Sometimes we shoot our own self in the foot. So what you say? But let me show you the sacrifice Bawumia made. Now, your co-opposition no na obi e ye na adwuma. Obi Alan obon adwuma, Kennedy bon adwuma, Koto say obi e bon adwuma. But Bawumia has to still come back because he was invited by Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo to come and help him and be his campaign manager. His campaign running mate. Forgive me. And Nana Akufo-Addo saw the goodness that Kufuor saw and gave favor to Dr. Bawumia and went for him. Utie. I say, where is the person who asked the question come from? Is the person saying he or she doesn't know who introduced drones for medical deliveries? Anyways, what they said in America, no, Dr. Bawumia also felt or saw favor in the eyes of President Kufuor. President Nana Addo. Enunti, come on, get your mind right. Enunti, Nana Addo ba, or no su be yusu, why, or ba be yusu Bawumia. Omoko try 2008, yeni na ye hu DC, ye anye juma. Nanko yu bia. And betumi asen ayeden obetumi aka say oko eko chase ska because Kennedy they didn't sit down, they were doing their businesses. Party here bibia no their common party because they saw themselves say omo financiers, but and them actually bibi mu say usika no kona say the this can be kona nkwa usika na be da ho e be we na ache utie say udi sika ko say yemfanya adwuma na mesin for ni labor for na yare ases ka na ebeda ho entumi nya hwe. All right, eno nti no ye papa ye Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, he came on board back and made sure say he is doing the right thing by supporting the dreams of His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Now, while he was doing that, he had an appointment, okay, also with another country to help them stabilize their economy. Yemen, America, the facts are there. And he did. He actually helps Zimbabwe to stabilize their economy to a very, very good level, whereby their money was doing very good. And so, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, going for the second bid, invited Bawumia again. He had other choices he could have chosen from. He had other people he could have chosen from, but he didn't do that. Instead, he decided to do what? To choose the same name, Bawumia, to come because he understood the competency of Bawumia. Na otsedia Bawumia ebe to me ayeden, ebe to me ayase. Intino oma Bawumia a chance again to run with him. Now, Semina yedemia ko election 2 times. As a young guy, I must start a family for with a beautiful wife and a beautiful family, no. I'll be thinking like Honorable Kennedy Japan. I want my money. So I just say, I want to make money because I need to feed my kids. I need to feed my family. My kids got to look good. They got to smell good. They got to eat good. And I need money. So he could have chosen, say, okay, yes, I did Charlie Papa cram and then I go 2 times. I'm so no crown a party for them. Penasem. My men compared you maybe na me from Pesca. But we decided, said, I will still be working together with this man called His Excellency Nanado. And in 2016, Onyankopon ye den Emma Wumuhume so Emma Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia favor ne ton so Emma ne be vice president. Na eho ena mede men komo no ebe choke ende eho ena mede men komo no ebe choke. Mede ye vice president ya nyame aye ya dom a ye nyom wo Ghana mede wo mu nina enumane how are they related to their boss ebe to ho na masia kire wo say order number 10 no order number 10 no to Wabama no me say order number 10 no order number 10 no to Wabama no. Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ebe ye president vice ewo Ghana. Now many people did say ono na ode bibi foforo aba ye presidency and I say ye vice presidency ni mo. Me kai say mi so no meti akadin but aka meti akadin a bra meti akadin ni say ye say wakwaya na no petre ewo cabinet ema ye papa Rollins ya wenya ne baby ko anok no rough manano ni na apapai na no ena meti free aka ho ene medini ni na be den medini ni na ebeto ha na obia ehunu na after aka no ye benya obia ye friend Atamiris wo no so ye hunu wealth ya adwuma wo ye say vice president ya kopim say obegina ye say obegina as then flag bearer and you so Atamiris sa no kra na ebu ayema ye right tax code GRA ono na ye adwuma ne den wo ho ntia no so wo ho Atamiris no so when the Ghana fu hwambo okofa kromfo bi ba ya friend John Mahama ema ne be ye ne vice ye de na ebe ni na Atamiris se won pe enso ye se ye nkofa ne mra order from above se wono na say ye vice because wono na ba nanim wo ayi a won beka so we the ticket ne ye balance nti NDC fo beto aba no nti no ye ma John Dramani Mahama ebe ye vice na ene mekan obi a record as a vice president e de akire mo mesremo mekan obia ye vice 5 vice president ya yenye nina mekan obia record e de akire mo me wi a na mabie phone lines ne mu na mo amopesa mo bom paye e de type Bawumia echi na ochina oka first 5 no ho no onyankopon emmoa na ye nina ye mpaibo emrem. All right, Dr. Bawumia, the most effective vice president in Ghana's history. And that was what the article said. When I was reading this, I was like, wow, this is very good news. Let us see what the article said. In democratic dispensation all over the world, presidential running mates are carefully selected with the hope that they impact positively on on presidential campaigns, and after a successful election become hopefully effective partners to the main man, the president. However, the ability of a vice president to make a meaningful impact with his position depends largely on the constitutional mandate of a vice president in a jurisdiction. Enti mo amode say na Bawumia no ono na ye vice e de na otumi ye na ye said there is constitutional limitations. Enti ye de opeso ye ni na no obetumi aye constitution nankasa no e ma no kwan ma certain rules be no on play. As a vice president, no, your role is cut out for you. Ya wania maybe assess a wo ye ana dwuma bi assess we did the man man no. Eno na constitution naka. E pa also what you say. Eno nti no it depend on the constitution and our jurisdiction, our area, and what your vice president is supposed to do. Now, and again, to a larger extent, the brilliance, intelligence, and the ingenuity of the individual, which is very needed. Even in the United States, which is widely considered the world's most advanced democracy, the role of a vice president, as defined by the American Constitution, is extremely limited. Apart from being a president of the Senate with only a casting vote when Senate are deadlocked, other roles of U.S. vice president are non-defined responsibilities often performed on behalf of the president. Actual limitations are even America for vice president to cry. The woman say, America, the end of say, we are vice president here, we are leader of the Senate, and I say, we are ubreki tie. When a Senate no baby, I want to share so one more come one, yes, 137, no aba, no abe pemu, na afi, adeno, win a bem, na lose a bem. Ghana, you need our system, no. It's here, their constitution, they can say vice president in here, no. And no, all or almost all vice presidents have been able to do. Afi, yanko yenim. The limited role has left several U.S. vice presidents making little impact during their time, with Dick Cheney considered as a rare exception as the most impactful U.S. vice president in history due to his own personal efforts. So Dick Cheney happens to be one of them. Now let's go to the 1992 Constitution. Let's go to the 1992 Constitution. The 1992 Ghanaian Constitution states that the need for a vice president whose main responsibility, as the Constitution defines, is to perform tasks assigned him by the president, apart from specific institutions such as the Police Council and the Armed Forces Council, which the Constitution names the vice president as the member. TNA, Police Council, Armed Forces Council, Constitution no and the vice president no to no say or no ni leader. Other than that, no, new role bia will be play digitization, economy, one bia echo subiano, a directives are president at the idea, at the ascendance. And unti, the president in Nua, and I say, a Jinamwe do an inkra, a dear Russie, and it's a president in Nua, and a vice president, a babashen and nemu, na where to me atwa ninumanoso. Now, indeed, under the Fourth Republican, the checkered history of vice presidents and their thorny relationships with their president are well documented. The airport say, "You share president ya bedi ya chilefo bebre ya abana bebre no na woman ne womo president ya na se womo mpanifo a na womo ye president no na womo nkutahudie enche damfa so broni ka tonia chese nkase there were thorny relationships and share CP. Now, say yeah, the first vice president of the Fourth Republic, called Inkensen Aka, had a spectacular fallout with President Jerry John Rawlings, leading to an embarrassing physical attack of the vice president by the president. Intia Yampa, Rawlings or Buaka, and so now Aka and the vice. The second vice president, okay? The second vice president, which was the calm John Evans Atta Mills, did not and was not allowed to make any impact due to heavy weight within his own party. Samobe Kaya Atta Mills na NDC for Penasem bako say. NDC for no Penasem almost wo you slow. Mekai se me call Ghana baby. Ubisa NDC for someone amoto abama Atta Mills almost there be me and Yamina me vote to my Atta Mills you. They were running away from Atta Mills. Now let's look. Or say on his own party at the time, who had more political clout and therefore completely overshadowed him. The situation made Vice President Mills a peripheral vice president who was reduced to chairing meetings, welcoming foreign dignitaries, and attending functions on behalf of his boss. Atta Mills is vice president, you know. Me reduce now to the point to say meetings no mama na question him, oh, vice president is chairing. ABI say ambassador Beweba na vice president Ekoshiano. Yes, Congo internal minister eba na vice president Ekoshiano. Juma Atameres Edi no. Afe yanko ye third vice president ya yenyano in the fourth Republican, the very affable Alhaji Aliu Mahama. You can never forget this man. Alhaji Aliu Mahama can never be forgotten. Oshe ne campaign bia oye indiscipline. The vice president's initiative about indiscipline gwa oye ho obrafo kra bonyum edman nyante tiepa bonye Ghana mambe yanum yewunu yanko nyesu ya ne aka achiru yan ni ebetimi bia yan famo ayemeya ninina was Aliu Mahama nsanu adwuma niama na ono so champion say or man yebenya national discipline. Or say he did not have a feisty relationship with Kufuor, meaning say na omu relationship good and to say aka and as Tameres any Rollins DNB. Okay. But due to limited constitutional role, the affable Aliu Mahama played a limited formal role in Kufuor's government, leaving him to focus largely on a national campaign for greater national discipline, an effort which earned him plaudit. And Tesen Kufuor any then eje home. Afe yankwe, dear wo, mama nie, wonyo, Ejumewura, nation builder, John Mahama, the nation builder, wonye muntiene record. And this is for no aha, muntie Mahama record we. John Dramani Mahama, the fourth vice president in the Fourth Republic, stayed within his comfort zone. John Darega Kromfo Mahama stayed within his comfort zone as required by the Constitution. What does that tell you? He wasn't an outside the box thinker. One fun new idea be a matter necessary. Boss, and then I'm a young koye way never boa. At a minute, your vice, no, or to me, I am a the VAT, by a VAT, and the VAT that's all Ghana. At a minute, and son with Jumano. John Dramani Mahama Bay advice, no, yes, one no dear, or sticking to the comfort zone. And limited himself to attending events on behalf of the president. There were talks of high-profile disagreement between him and close allies of the president, John Evans Atta-Mills. It is a fact. Oni kuku eni doho eni nsia. Atta-Mills mpenifu edidi no hwa Lotte Jacobs no mu nyina no oni omo eni nsia. A fact. John Mahama stayed in Onwani comfort zone, Mempeme ho asem zone. And our president Atta-Mills ka kire ne say kotema mame na watena kem no kotema kobokina mame no okọ na se wono anka se koda ketesu aso da ya adwene se da bi ya man baby adui mame mfa we nkoboa me president no ye say John Dramani Mahama wanfa bi amba yo yankoso e afei the fifth vice president of Ghana nyame mfa ne kransie Pakwesi Emisata tie ne de Pakwesi Emisata was so sidelined that he was on many occasions not even allowed to represent the president at functions. Ebra Mahama ye president no. Ne vice president ye sesanko woman opportunity Atta-Mills se dema anani bi no. Wa man sa meeting kura sesanko we die nim sanko we die vice president ne se ekotinem. Ne ye say Lordina Mahama nkotene menko kan brofo no wo Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and bufa so sa. These are facts so. Pakwesi Emisata. Edubire bi ana ono anka se busuanfo kura bebi sa nenti ye be wo ho a. Nenti inti ya ba be kwen, inti be kwen yo wo ho a. Ye ntene nka. Ya wonfa no mra TV du ne yehu do wo ho wai. Utie Emisata de ye de ne shedamua to the point say edu baby do one kuro bufo say hey na the vice we dey yehu ni TV Super because Mahama the greedy one wouldn't give him a chance for him to also show his knowledge. That's why Pakwesi, the economist who understood the cons, not the Nenisha Mahama. And come back to me, Mahama pa, almost stabilizing economy in the day. But say, oh, famine, yes, it is our vice. Now, Okuda talk broke according to me, Kojinemu, a meeting, my Wabra, vice president, more. I then I miss some expertise. I'm on board. No men family when I was one member in ye. Into Mama shot his own self in the foot by limiting his own vice president. Or say, on one occasion, as widely reported by the Ghanaian media, a foreign affairs minister was selected to represent the president at a high-profile conference, when indeed it should have been the vice president who was present in his office. As reported by the media, and an angry late President Rawlings got Vice President Emisa Atta to take his rightful place by representing the president. Inti Emisa Atta dia ewo ho no da nyame ase nyame mfa ne kra ensie na nyame embo ne ho ban ema no na mo be kaya enam bone a NDC fo didi Emisa Atta nti enne wo mu ntumi kura nko ne yere no ho Wabe pamu wa say ofri abemu da be no say NDC for rally ba pa kwese mi sa atayere wo ho ana say na adu mail say wo ho wa hu bi da wa say NDC for rally am ye hu na adu mails omo former president yere ana so omo former vice president yere emisa atayere e wo ho da bi essence wo mu say penkrofo we wo mu ani amoa mikunu de amikunu ni mu anko betumi de abo aga na ni na no wo ma ne wuye e de kwa asamado wo ma amoa no enti wo mo mpoma so say this is a summary of the limited roles Ghanaian vice presidents have played and clearly the little impact they have made, largely as a result of their limited and an undefined role by the 1992 Constitution. Now let's talk about Excellency Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Area no nafi yanko. All right. We ready? All right. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, in his nearly 6 years as Vice President of Ghana, has without doubt redefined the role of the Vice President of Ghana by making it attractive through his impactful leadership. One widely known role assigned Dr. Bawumia is the Economic Management Team, which he was asked to chair. However, the EMT on its own has no authority to take decisions without recourse to Cabinet. At the best, the EMT can only make recommendations to Cabinet, and whether the Cabinet adapts it or not is their own. Into Bejrana ka say, and Bawumia say economy no, ye the economy man idea na why I don't want to see, but metre rules are oba yes no, wetumi abede abeya abwa Ghana fu ni na meba. Nonetheless, these limitations, Dr. Bawumia as Vice President has had an outstanding impact through the transformational policies he has championed as a vice president by going beyond the limited EMT role that he is usually assigned to. Enti ya assign the economic management team ne head ya. They are mobile take bi anamo the cabinet na alankwadwo chiremantenom ne finance minister nom edo mu enwu se we ene epe ana asenye we ne epe ye de be ya adwuma ana asenye mfa nya adwuma. Vice President intunu nko kan the president say chenchene a the amaka no eno ene say we dey adwuma. All right, yanko. Charlie time no ko. Also, unlike his predecessor who limited themselves to their constitutional role and merely acted as a representative of the president at meetings and festivals, Dr. Bawumia has made the position more relevant through his foresight and spearheaded many transformational policies which have not only endeared the NPP government to the public, but are also making meaningful impact and transformation on the Ghanaian people. When mention is made of Dr. Bawumia remarkable impact as vice president, what easily comes to mind is the excellent job he has done with the country digital transformation. Now, obi sorry I no mu bisa say digitization and the economy fa ho den. Se won te economy ase a obeka say digitization na yan Ghana fo no ye nsua de enkwachiri ebra na yesu ano abaya diska we okwatena abaya adwuma no we diska enti se nda ya ye bibi te se www.ghana.gov.gh na ye say sika esesenka udi koma obi na wekodi na enkwa aban ho no yempe platform a ye de begege aban bills ni na ampa etumi aye adwuma nde na nde ukọ ghana.gov a utumi tia u phone bill utumi tia electricity bill utumi renew passport u renew driver's license ni bibia online etua ka online na ekire se obi abema ade bi na yakura ye nim se betumi akosa aba so ema na ekoso. Now, but beyond this are other transformational policies in healthcare, education, and infrastructure projects he has championed. Senior figures within the Akufo-Addo government often credit Dr. Bawumia and commend him for coming up with over 20 major transformational policies of the government and also championing their successful implementation. Etinya say wakwadwene ho ka say president medwene say yenye we but ochire kwan as ye fa so a ye betumi aye den e de aye amana ye enti no Dr. Bawumia wankotena vice president ho say okwa akonumuti da bi wankotena ho say okonumuti onyame mpengu na emomoko ho say okoye adwuma wanwaso adwumaden e de aboa sebe Nemai Ghana and the president. All right. Some of the transformational policies, services, and projects Dr. Bawumia has championed are zipline drones for delivery of medical supplies. Mekai say you can't say this zipline be chendru NDC for one animal doctor be a wo hana chestira bisi you can say you betwa ema ho adeja ewo den ewo adwaye and then me no ka say omenako mpanya wobsi Seshiri also Enum and Ketekrache are all beneficiaries of this drone zipline delivery, which has made Ghana the country with the largest medical drone delivery service in the whole world. Enti Dr. Bawumia adia almighty America kureni, adia almighty Canada, UK kureni no, Dr. Bawumia Ghana, you taking the lead. And there, about the drones are yedi chendro, edi transport to Niama. Ghana stands to be the number one. And it just some can see a woman is a 2023 way BEC for a control ye. Yes, say the drone ni been a year then a could deliver on my exams papers and the man woman to be true on my exam. Dr. Bawumia Wayebi. Second one awaya and also will be a mobile money interoperability between bank accounts and mobile wallets. First in Africa. Africa in Ghana and the first no alive. Within Ghana Ninano, it is only Africa Ninano, it is only under Dr. Bawumia mobile money interoperability. Nanka NDC for over 4 point something billion. Krononkwa. Ne no cross when ye juma. Ena papi etumi beso mo and there you to me den use your mobile money as a wallet or as a bank account here. So this has made Ghana rank it first in terms of access to financial inclusion. First in Africa. First in Africa. In terms of financial inclusion, Ghana is first in Africa. Yes, say akwada wonia obeto kano onamwana obisa bike bo. Dr. Bawumia enim say ne nkrofo ene ne kromufo ni bebre ewo zongos free zongos one more no mo som ni bebre wo zongos nti wokoda kodwene no say eja ye hwe nkrofo we ya ye ja omumu sa ye srew o ma ye mpa bibi mma sade ebe ya ebe ma zongos a ye ja omu ho na zongo ebi o wa bekai semisua no ope baby a time pan na ye zongo. And I'm saying this because that was the fact. Ope baby a na ho bon e ho tantan ya na ye zongo sebe nanso ye papa Dr. Bawumia oba no be hu sa de kudinti asa ne ma ne koso ne say Nyaman cut down to the Zongo community. They have been left out. Entia den na yem form emto so. We are kremoni ese we uma wenije because munua no ofruko do vice presidency no. Wan koto na dwene mu anda te said ya Mahama be di president ya. Ensuo kura wan man ofofo bi anom. Bawumia be ye vice president no. Wan man bi dem free no ofofo who are mostly the occupants of Zongo communities in Ghana. ya papa John Dariga Mahama bedi president wono ani kuro mukura ne yenya nsuo nyeden ennom nanso Dr. Bawumia nya chance say obeye second gentleman of the land no obo no homodin say Zongo Development Fund, a development vehicle for inclusive Zongo development, was built. And ende unless we Zongo ni we before uko Zongo ICT centers bebre ICT centers computer one bebre na yesisi e wo Zongo so astrotefs ni ade a ye de aba ni na no the talent and the giftings of our children in the Zongo community. And now development fund we suntino e be necessary say Ghana ban ekojiska utie se Ghana ban ekojiska e de abebo oman no ho bra esan say now ye wo Zongo ministry Zongo development intino say ye peska ni bi so e de boa in Zongo for. All right, another thing ye papa etumi ye ya eno so e ma ne hu se oye yi ebre akufu ado beba no ne ye say ye won koda a womo ede napco 7 years from napco graduate unemployed association John now show me that say 500 stars pa onyame shraw na John Mahama say omu ni experience omu betumi aboa omuma omatumi ede apa adwuma nanso say ohwa enkoda we na omako school ebinom ye practicals na ade nti they will have an idea enu nti ye free bibi nation builders corps mesrew ayi Your Excellency, boy, na yen recruit to sa graduate for we. Sabe, na yen to me fanya den. Yen to me and farm building yamai. A stopgap measure to respond to increasing graduate unemployment and also to offer young graduate work experience. Nini na Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia edeko cabinet who say idea emu du yen ye esan se be boy yen. Ye boy yen akopim se na akofo no study say ye jimi. So omo pe Mahama mbom. Mahama no say wonye magician wa mo den adwuma enti omo nko papa ya abo no na akofo no begina so omo pe Mahama because akufo adu omo ka 4 months 5 months yenti aye omo atiku apai enti ne sa de aye mpe eno nko da nchen. Another initiative mesa we de na me ya we because we no even me papa hopes na doye kra kan asase mu ekire me say oh akwa no de smart pan say ambulance ni ade beni na ono ne idea no kre one constituency ambulance one policy ya ba ye ya ende ye ni na ye de tu ye ho NPP aban ya ade NPP aban ya ade no it was a cabinet memoir ye the vice president office de ye den ene ha wakumsi ni na try ye de command amla na nado any cabinet mpanifo say ye yes ade we ya beboa ye healthcare enu nti beba akanda no say enye no kre ye mfa bibia amba ye hwe ye na 307 ambulances aba na nse ya 26 ya ye kra ye say ye de ba ebi kopie Dubai ana omo de ye dede no ni na nyame adaroma ababi du Ghana asundwem na ye mwanwa say MP for ye NDC for they are not talking about it when the cars came. You asked to see the cars ni be du Ghana so de ye ntem nka bio yes na mo say ye koton Ghana japade wo Dubai. A free Dubai be do Ghana so cars ni be do Ghana there yent what is NDC for be done so ya ampa omo de ya akoma ye ko say cars na be do na ye sorry there be yen tun futuro ngu Ghana for any na buy no ho nye time ebio agenda 111 the construction of district hospitals in district without district hospitals ni na so was also something ye papa Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia edi mu akotene pa wo cabinet ema etumi ebema ne be ye adwuma ende ye implement ya ekoso. Now digitization of national identification card Ghana card, which is building a strong national identity system, is also and ye na yenim e bre bi kura okoka say o man one Ghana card or pechen wo be man 1,000 interchange Ghana for antiase no munim say with the Ghana card no wo betumi anya 1,000 and a million interchanges because Ghana card na bema obi atua ne sika pepepe. Ghana card na ema obi amfo obi din koye kululu. Ghana card na ebetumi abiem na obi a oye adwuma bia so atumi atua ne quota e de amaban. Na aban atumi de ayese adwuma no, sa bridge no, sa interchange no, sa overpass no, sa hospital no, yatumi de aye. Without revenue, government cannot produce, government cannot do anything. Now, another thing on the buy universal QR code. This one cry they started here cry and say say what they phone QR code to aduane what they to eduru me call Ghana me share that to eduru sa What I say, me the QR code, me share that to a now I was feeling no say yaba, and I wanted to go and buy cold medicine. I mean West Legon. For those of you know where I live, West Legon. Kwano wa Alan no mu fie no Alan fie ni ana you know so ha Alan Chremanti fie West Legon ha say no who say pharmacy be alright ho na me koto no na me use QR code na me ditu aka odate o hwe me a David Cancer o hwe me a o kai saada no me ni gye QR code and then antimuni a oton wechi antimuni oton wechi kura no ubetumi de se scan sha wo ho a ubetumi de den QR code no apeduane afa su tie na people take the security implications of systems about Bawumia building for granted. First no be hu yes wo ba bi sika hye no ho yakotwitwa no sekan age ne sika. First no better yes yo akonfobia kofa we sika say ni say and most of the phone bebre no yesika gu ye phone so momo enti wo the phone no kokora nya ade sika no betumi akoyi ana meboa because code ni ade da so enti your money even though say you wear phone the corner your money is still intact. Unlike first now sika no be ni bebre di agu ho na kwahyefu akotew akwahyew na o ma age ebinim kura fa ho wu motofo na o ma betew back na yetwa wonsa na yetwa we unni bibia na o de sika ya twitwa because hwe nhye wo ho and wo bi ntumi nkoche me maame bi abrewa bi a wakodi ni dwa ba fie se fa osika maame because sika no woni phone so di phone no kwe okwa no wakoyi sika no wo phone no so it is security measure. Identity nti obi ntumi mewia wo emfa wo information emfa nkwankodi bone obi di bone a esan say yenim number wo de register ye any number efie ko a wotim ne house number wotim nti no yetumi ko hu no nti obi ntumi fa wodin enkonkodi bone eboa utie afi or the another thing your friend Ghana Pay Mobile Wallet by banks. Ghana is the first country in the world to implement this. Ghana Pay. What you say? Utia Ghana ka said the America no utia o bills ne one na I believe so by mobile wallet ni na ye adwuma Bawumia ye National Digital Property Addressing System. Me pa cho what he udu dansoma sorry down ma me na oton yi hausa koko no me pa cho enye kokko no uza hausa koko no me ensa ne to aso me pa cho tuntum no wo mu no unse wokọ na ase wa abrofo nkate bi si ho sa abrofo nkate no obi asi politan kakraka bi wo ho o fa ase a na webehu no ubechini ba bi ananka obetumi akọ within a split seconds no ubechini a wonye den uhu about baby ubechia uhu sebe onipa no baby a oye den owo now and then ye tie adwumayefo ka direct on their mobile money where you wa account no be wa na esu allowances be na code na su pen yes alawa na den aba. Another thing about Bawumia to me boy, a friend e-ticketing at football stadiums, baby. Neighbor, answer na me there no baby. Me fa we mra. Me nka fa we mra. All right, I'm fa we. Paperless port. Port no ya ton anase ye de kosia wo ade. Nanso ende ye no digital paperless said ye be sika enkonkose obi botom, which has increased efficiency and revenue mobilization. The Ghana card as a travel document to travel to Ghana is also working. No guarantor student loan and also your idea about Bawumia di mu akotini a ekoso online passport application and also koso national e-pharmacy platform said ye be ya na nanom a yentumi ntu kwan kwa chire nkope yenduro yetumi ape hospital na se pharmacy e ben omo na ye di omo prescription alcohol na yakwaji nduro a yeden e di amaomo. Ghana is the first country in Africa to implement a national wide-scale digital e-pharmacy platform. You should be proud of your country if Bawumia is leading the foe. Yanko. Now let me come here. My agenda 111. E-ticketing. And now I know can say more amushe football there and now more pe soccer no. Mube say they are making at the park. First no na soccer team Wakotwa will take it say wo ton na say we di anye scam team no na obi so to take it ne ba ko no akọ print fake one no wo di na mu na wo di bu oman no afi obi nwa ABC Premier League na egu ene Ghana Premiership ayebo yehu di akọ mea kasa meeting kotoko obi ne madura sebe players ya akọ no na nsen kotoko sori a enumguase nko an ye di gu yen yeso ka ye hwa nkesika de kamunya bi pa na nso kotoko aye ne ho se wo pese wo te akoma kotoko akoye no ho player bi a ana team bi a wo mo aye wo mo se wo pese wo mu gu sebe akanfo animu ase na nso God no go shame us ena yese wo ko stadium a twa e-ticket na fako no bi anton fake ticket amount Dr. Bawumia ne de baye ubisa wo mo a eye ticket vendors some ka cho say patronize has gone up, merchandise of these e-tickets has gone up, and team owners and team leaders and GFA is beginning to see money coming in. Dr. Bawumia Sanu Jumano Ibino no Ghana.gov platform for delivery of government services. Emedinka kanwa sem dada. Bank of Ghana Gold Purchase Program. Bank of Ghana Gold Purchase Program. Enunti ende yetumide gold no to gold. Bank of Ghana nankasa yeden to gold na free. One more mine gold no ho said the beya said won't to many total control of our gold asset. Exchange of gold for oil imports program, a transformational policy which will impact on prices of oil products, foreign exchange reserves, and the depreciation of the exchange rate. Where there evidence or announce yes the gold be kwaje oil and our mine baby started saying ye Ghana for ebedi dwa cause ye pe gold wo mu hia oil am ye nkoye oil mu educhin gold no enu nti ye fa gold kakra bi ye de akwaje wo ye bebiri na ye de aba abeboa ye mine said ye be ya ye nkose sasidi bebiri emfa nkoto dollar ketua bi emfa nkofa fango ketua bi ma meton na boarding emma Ghana for ema ye foreign reserve so ehun tono exchange rate back for Madintia because the dollar is not so much in demand like that. We don't need the dollar like that. The OMCs don't need the dollar that much because our strategy or the program of using gold is actually helping. Enti sa opeso hu dia Dr. Bawumia wa ya ebino no afei ye free BB Sino Hydro Butter Agreement. NDC for MPs. Etro de koma World Bank say enye butter trading nemum eye bosia ene yakoje e obra eni kwan say yeje bosia me pa cho Sino Hydro ninti and the wo Kumasi na hu say we area ye inner city roads are 100 kilometers of them. Dr. Bawumia advocated for that on cabinet. Suyane inner city road se hu say Suyane ende ye ya kwan ni bi ye mani ko ye no Prestia inner city road Yinahini roads because a hono na box site no wo into ye can say Yinahini for say ye mo kwan mamo because of the box site na mode aboa Ghana amano den ekoso no ebio ja se kind dodo pepe so hoso road no e kan Sino Hydro Butter Trade na ye president vice his excellency Bawumia etumi di hu dwumama eno se Temale interchange fefa ya ye obi anim se papai edimu akotene na yenya Temale interchange Takrade 0.7 interchange ye ni na ye ni PTC interchange ya ekoso no ni na ye Sino Hydro ensa no nwuma eye honorable ana say excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ede ba ya etumi abeboa Ghana ebi eso ne Cape Coast inner city roads. And above all of these, are among the most outstanding achievements of a Akufo-Addo government, and if they have been championed by a vice president whose responsibility are very limited and whose predecessors were not this impactful, then it clearly shows that the kind of visionary man Dr. Bawumia is. He didn't sit aloof and threw his hands in air and in despair, complaining to the media how he has been sidelined and how his role is limited. We never heard that from Bawumia. He has proved he is visionary, innovative, and a team player who has the nation at heart. No doubt Dr. Bawumia has been able to do all these for the government and the country because of his excellent relationship with his boss, the president, His Excellency Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Me pacho enu ntino me demu free aka ya chede but na hu hia me demu free aka ena me demu bedu Bawumia ye nyina ye hu Njuma a vice president bi abaye obeyeye ene ye hu adwuma Bawumia ye even though constitution limiting no wan kanen san hye ne damirfam se me kotena se course ye mfrɛ me na mbom obo ne ho modern say every opportunity bi obenye bia no or suggest something at the government no mama yenye ni say your excellency mama yenye ni say me ebra ne ye beko IMF no okay. Dr. Bawumia said that patches and common man chance kakra no mon train nan ko ontoto one or two things bi na yen try nhwe ene ye ka kire ni say Charlie the way ani am e kono ye say ye kogeba ayen sa e be ha dwene because no Bawumia ne de no hope bi say ye betumi adane oil good for oil e meboa yen abeboa yen na se uka se Bawumia failure because economy na say ya question na maybe sa woni Chreme ade a eseye ewo Ghana mahama apenso a anase mills apenso a mahama tumi ye ma ne ye de ben na ye to so a vice president tumi ye ma ye te so under Kufuor under mills under ono ankasa mahama no nothing enti se ye mfa ne say dollar ne ye to ne 17 cedi 16 cedi tie ne ye sende eso ate abafom na se eseye no tie ne ye eseye no yese Bawumia na eseye no na sende a start ye na enye Bawumia na eye dia na eye is unfair or you are just doing propaganda for no reason because ebra cedi ne say ya na ye to ne 16 17 cedis no na o say dollar no na o say Bawumia e na akofa sa ade we ni na aba oyebusuefo wa ma yesika na say wantumi anche dollar no afei dollar no start say eteba form no a yehu say dollar no ko exchange rate ya ent said dia na et first na de my emfa ho credit e ma Bawumia ento asom patroti ase petrol bu okosoro yentumi ntop petrol na say for the first time in the history of Ghana petrol kosoro ama yetumi ate petrol so a it should tell you say some work has been done. Dr. Bawumia is an outside the block thinker. He is not just limited to one thing. Or ye affable. Or nimdie. Or humility. And brasier. Or you be anko this our championship program winning our buy no anka wonamwa anko bekeka enya mekura anka NPP mentumi anye say enya mekura anka NPP mentumi amfa digitize amba enya mekura anka baby onya ne sa but ofan say a collective agreement because a collective effort of the whole party and ono ne de kakra o de be so no etumi ama yedu baby ayaye den yedu no mesrew delegate for mesremo Dr. Bawumia from Kufuor time till now show how competent he is. Mamu maye ndi na bro. Mumaye ni na mfa ye ni. Engineer no so na ye support no. Na sa stigma na ye de kire ye say ye akanfo party no. Ye ntumi ntim free ho. Because enda many wo ka say NDC to sa because so munim say ye kopɛ ye ho asem de Bawumia ba pɛ they are dead. Baby a wo gi omu vote and someone no more can no more de da one more wo zongos one more sub muslimi for one more nya kan for and someone no more can edit da woman no ni na to be twa say am pass e dankwa dom buzia tradition na se buzia aba na se dankwa aba de a mama mo conscience makoma any adwuma wanwaso a ye papa ye me sometimes on go focus adentina onka election no okogina adakam it is his duty. When I say it is his duty or your party member, na owo a ticket no so into okujina ho defend there. Even though sani e lawyers and come to me okujinem, but to me jinem. But these are the amabobos way important curriculums we need to look if indeed we want to break the 8. Mesrel, mama my indeed Dr. Bawumia hambo na yemwano na untumi yeden enwini na owinia edin kunimdie kese ebebre Ghana main na. Mesrel edini nie picture ni signal no sunie strong. Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia, the Messiah of our time. Unyame ya adumu awochina first round eko na minim se inshallah day nindu na yembobo no na nyame ama waka first 5 wa eko pray for November 4th no unyame de obeka ho surely na minim se surely so obe wini na we wini massively. Onyankopon hire obi a ende otumi be join ne wa opese ofre no phone lines are open. Mama yemfa few calls na yemfa ende program no emre wiye. Until the phone lines are open. Felix, the e-pharmacy is about price comparison and availability because time is money. Of course, because say drop you obeton say price say waha, but o check so another pharmacy and not a lower utumi call drone. So you are right on point, Carl. You are right on point. Arababoni say yes, so tell Kennedy Japan why then tell Kennedy Japan to keep his mouth. Yo, what do you? Yeah, but Arababoni Kennedy be drown or ha. Me patcho, mo friend, say mon friend, so I'm sorry, so now, me go ye be friend Friday. I see a pair be an idiot. Phone lines are open if you want to call. All right, first caller. Yes, sir. Hello.
Hello,
yes, madam.
Good evening.
Yo, nini na ye beje so. Me ho ye pa na aso e. Pacho ai. Ye be ye adwuma. Ye be ye adwuma. Adwuma yenjemu. Oh, yenjemu. Ye be ye adwuma Dr. Bawumia bra be ye adwuma. So be ye adwuma.
Inshallah.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
The face of NPP.
Amen.
Inshallah.
Amen. Amen.
Yes, so to say, fun and tapan casino, and catapultation.
Amen.
Fun and tapan casino. From one NPP and penny from Kotua Benna. As yes, sense, I dear be musu a sign. Yari a war sorry, a evening every home.
Amen.
Mom, as you may share program be my real boy.
Oh,
because of said, lawyer, to me, but it's not radio so. Because I say, when I'm more can, I must have more come, more grandma, a comprehend. It is a comparable when you're waiting for is the man is the mark. Let's say, you're waiting me a costume. What to radio so deep up a yatem, but they can't pay 1 deal of yatem. No more attack if I pay a day.
hey, my boy.
Lawyer, yes, or one year lawyer, lawyer.
Yes, she.
No friends of home or more than a child the body in a bra. Oh, yes, why you be no lawyer now or Cassana or ye. They say, oh, Cheska or could do a piazza more Cheska, what to make the name man so send it to me. Okay, now, or Munina and Kupu Bichu come.
Sanity.
Sanity. And may come NPP will say. So, one to a banana Bawumia. No more yes, or you're 10 years, not just as a man. Mahama Kayan,
and no correct.
NPP, a good name.
A good, yeah.
Melibeka. And they will make catch Pabli East. Pabli is your crew. And before we are bro.
Yeah, baby, Bawumia, baby, yeah, baby. Why? Yeah, baby. Sikana ba, why? Yo, yeah, baby, mamo. Or 10 bano. Francisca, yeah, Francisca.
Program because now was young to see. Mamma and Papa when you show when I own by when you do one people. And you know my mom family. Oh, yeah, baby, finding your books.
Ombe. Bawumia be babe.
I bring for me, my 10
Oh, you guys, nice. Nice. Amen. Amen. When I mean Chiraso. Yo, Tino. When I may have my watchina. And I better wear you Pumako more. A year in a day called Tata so. A first 5. Maybe a empire bonnet say Dr. Bawumia Ebeka first 5 no. Na I feel you who 5 now. Was signed Edim Kunim a year November 4th. Na we be leady a year or Suno Kukuko a bushwing. Me pacho offer for within a baby our casefi. Yes. Me pacho yeti o why kasa. Who your feedback? And yeah, you do. All right. Rocky up, baby. Yes.
Yeah, we need white handkerchief.
Amen.
Yeah, we need for something.
Amen.
NPP colors no so about.
Amen.
Dr. Bawumia, we need ankasa.
Amen.
Oh, we need flats.
Amen.
A drobian.
Enkadem.
Sa. Then that mean fire attire no. The dear be watching.
Yes.
Watching up. Say me pa. Me dey no ana me pesa meka.
Me that's it. Yo, yeah. Yes. Yes.
Dr. Bawumia or Basekakai.
Yes.
Or Basekakai.
Sa. Yes. Yes.
What should I pass to extend say? All your campaign, one more beardy.
Debbie.
On the campaign, all your see on the NBC there.
Yeah.
Let me say,
yeah.
Yes. Dr. Bawumia.
Yes. Sa. Rocky up, baby. No. That's it. Yes, Sister Rocky, I don't know. Rocky, I won. I don't know patches or trying the prediction and the iron. No. Dr. Bawumia, any winnie. And I know we to force say Dr. Bawumia Ajimai is the obvious winner for tomorrow. That is very true. Mama, or select everyone prayers lead the VP to victory. Amen and amen. Now, next message, I say, Sister Lindo Poku, I say DMB. Yes, madam. Major, so now what to say? Yo, Amen. Amen.
Delegate, super delegate for the show. And yet, any Japadia, any diploma, wisdom, young fan, new dear, your public with me, my ama the whole word, no Pomogana, you bet to me as standing out the phone fan, when they do jump on one. And I would be ever pack again that phone will stop her, but maybe I have to farm for the president. Maybe I have to pump for say. Would you to check and I was talking? Now, let's put me at the Mawakuma. So, what you say? Mawakuma, Emra from nothing, another back of the Canova. Yes, Mama at the brain, to come any the day by any night, and she about. Now you will see the best of love. We are young for at the end, yes, say. Bawumia and the efficient.
All right. That's it. Debbie, and yes, sir. Omun to me famba. Omun to me famba. I know. Yes.
Good luck. Amen. Excellent in your the continuing NPP. Super delegates also one year on Yamisha or Roma patent. Now, talk about the one answer.
That's sister. And then me pedoya callers na ye no short na no short into ba keep on short. I got 3 minutes. Ya fan last caller na yampon. Exactly 3 minutes na yampon. Hey, and that me hwene na jam you. Me wie ye duma na start this kind of home. Yeah. Yes boss, me pacho. Yeah, I got last 3 minutes into no fair. Yes, sir. Amen. Amen. Yeah.
So inflated a year with Yama Party. I think that you must times I will say what area. I think yes, I'm about a year you need better. It's very one was said the Bino party after you, party always will begin. Now, we put your platform, so party that you rather than always I don't want to take who will it. Not what sound go we need to deal with you. I can't believe all that. Check your friends or my when you share you go to me the FM stations there and then the TV stations. When you actually all that as well about the propagating of your friends and candidates that are all you policies or officials. That we knew the adult who people can never care about somebody's bullshit your friends or my oh, you can. We are very good candidate when it comes to that. Philanthropy. We are philanthropists. We are not trying to find the money as presidential material. So we need to find young money. Check a alliance. After we must have picture be a young Yasha about never petty. And you to say, I bet all the best. We have a one to the other. And you should go. Now, the better say, you should don't know you are a cookie. As I said, I'll never make it yet. And the English was Jack is showing the majority of some of their class. But I thought that first we didn't have it to come up.
Amen.
How on edge? What's your share? Just about that. And just about you go about it. And just about before Dr. Glass of Gra, which because of Dr. Babagodi, President, you know, it's your position.
Yeah.
All the policies where you try a good a year as far as the policies are. Apart we are last year, we are always because of what they are locally. The hotel is very empty.
Yeah.
I don't know if the now, you see something there. I say, that look at what these people are doing to our own success. They change their own name to me. That's how we do. So almost Alan, especially Alan, and the bonus. No more how we do it 1 minute, 20. Now you have to buy a book. You have to buy a book. What I thought over here, they won't go to sleep. They're not going to give it to me. They won't go to sleep.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm going to was a good party. And that's was a good personality. What do you have to do? That is because I want to do this. I want to each other. Some program of the special prosecutor. Because he's taking us for a ride.
Ebrebeso, special prosecutor, don't mind him. We shall come to him, and then we want to stick with our internal politics, you know. Special prosecutor, at the end of Sopa. Sopa. After that, you know. So what? It can't be possible. It's not possible. Yeah. 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 Yo. And I don't know, my take. He's an idiot. Yes, he's an idiot. He's an idiot. Yeah. 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 Sir. Yeah. Yeah. Juma. No. Juma. Nina, Juma. Yeah, that's it. Say, Juma and another I dear. Minia, Juma and another I know. Say, I can't say you can't. That's another show on its own. Yeah. Oh dear, let's keep those ones down for now. Say no try. And some no try answer. Minia try answer open try. And some no say oka say ba obe can because a dozen enya faako enye bibi baako. Aha, intino say no your main focus. Andra meka jachi question case. Say no your main focus e your china. Enti yemfa eno no wo de awo bia no yemfa ntwere ho. Yes, yemfa ntwere ho. Na next time no ye ba no ye start here. Na fe wa keka de awo efa sa case ni na ho. Nti de thank you for your well, Well, let's see. Medase pa medase ne contribution bi our contribute to be a medase time na so e say me free o mesrel delegates. The signal is strong together for Bawumia, and that is what we are doing. Please order number 10 bomodin na koto abano farmer his excellency na untumi enka eye ikua eba no onyame ntina ne muntro bia o ende program ayaye nyame adoma next week you best start fire na ebeduru ore na yenya at least first 5 no until we can now start working and start getting things done. So Yakupon show be an ntina ne muntro bia so boni yesi ani boni yefra ono boni ye cartoon one adwene yan wadwene boni dan boni ye hire one pay moja no moja one pay na me na erade yesrew ala yesrew erade yesrew ochina ma wonsa so order number 10 eja wo mo kro ma ye o ma adwene so wo de kosi ene candidate wo twene nsa ama ne kosi number 10 yesrew so obi ko no wa ye na adwene so wo de ko number 2 number 1 number 3 a twene nsa no na mebo number 10 yesrew ya den pan ye hyehyehye so wo monsam obi a nkotoma number 10 e wo yesu dinimu won ye mpa ye yesu wo manim begu ase rade dinimu ana mabo mpa ye amen. Obi say Flex want to go and eat and how can he say say me ko there be these days ana you know wadodo na ye ma program na you 20 too much eba ne sa e ma taking it in no e den enti no ochina munyane ana so me Ubi anopa from 6 to 12 fast and no 6 to 12 yento abenwe ya yenidi mesremo Bawumia for no 6 to 12 ochina ubi a mo amobetumi 6 to 6 no so monye but 6 to 12 for no de ye no mo se be yenkwe bi ne ye yinti yentumi ye 6 to 6 no ye yefunu ben yen nti ye be ye 6 to 12 no ubi a Sister Juliet ubi a mfa Bawumia enu moja enu mfa ne sha ala nsa sala mboa no na de ekosu ni na no entumi ya den enkoso obi say I started today oh Allah ade no tala fe di as ade na yu by insuro Bawumia will sail through and you win what it say 6 for 6 hey sir Sophia obey 6 to 6 okay and 6 to 6 for no me there 6 to 5 till now my chin I started from 2 a.m. now I started bomb pay ni gidi it start raining pacho 6 to 12 why momwa yesre Bawumia phone ni na wo de wafu 2 of 6 hours pe srew 6 hours pe for wafu 2 na bom pa ye ma papa yi na delegate fu hu ne say wa yo bi a obedi a party na nimu a ebe bo ayen ama party na ayen akokan me da mu ni na ase na mintina ni mu nkyeremo bye bye.